Okay, reset. I'm behaving.
Okay. According to Freedom for Animals, cyanide and other chemicals are often used to stun fish for capture. This often results in the reef also being damaged. The mortality rate of fish during capture is up to 30%. That rises another 5 to 10% during transportation. And after importation, fish are estimated to die another 30%. So simply getting fish to aquariums is dangerous in itself. Many people visit aquariums and zoos throughout the year, but they don't realize what's going on behind the scenes. From small corporations to large corporations like SeaWorld, they abuse animals every day just so they can make a little extra money. Aquariums harm fish both physically and mentally. Today I will be giving examples of how fish are affected in different conditions physically and mentally. Let's get physical. Many conditions affect fish physically. Here are a few of the most common. According to PETA, animals in petting pools are frequently exposed to bacteria and other pathogens. This means that they are constantly getting sick in these conditions. And their immune systems are much like ours. So if they're constantly being exposed, they can never recover from that. The next condition is their simple living conditions. The chlorine and copper sulfate used to keep their tanks clean, dolphins' skin will peel and possibly lead them to go blind. Many animals gain peptic ulcers from these conditions, ultimately resulting in death because of their frustration and living conditions. Also said by PETA, just by being in captivity, animals are at a great risk for death. I can't even imagine the pain that animals have to go through every day in captivity. They can also gain cuts and bruises from their small enclosures. Finally, their training environments. Training environments are more common for dolphins and orcas to put on shows at things such as SeaWorld, but it is in other animals too. They starve and beat their animals to put on a circus act to make money. They have admitted to these crimes. Now that we can see some of the physical effects, let's move on to the mental effects. Most of the conditions present in aquariums lead to the same results. These results include anxiousness, frustration, aggression, and zoochosis. Zoochosis is defined as rocking, swaying, excessive pacing back and forth, circling, twisting of the neck, excessive grooming, biting, vomiting, and crophagia, which is the consuming of excrement, according to Animals Australia. Zoochosis is the maximum form of insanity that an animal can have while in captivity. All of the conditions previously mentioned for physical effects also apply to these mental effects, as well as too little stimulation throughout their lives, too much human interaction, and also any other stressful situations for an extended amount of time. So this can lead to a vicious cycle because of zoochosis. They will hurt themselves when they get zoochosis, and that'll stress them out more and just lead them to more insane. So it just never ends. So none of these symptoms have been found in the wild world. They are only found in captivity. Today, I have talked about examples of conditions that affect animals physically and then mentally. Animals are supposed to be in the wild. They are wild, so they should remain in the wild. Thank you.